Today I'm going to show you how to insert hyperlinks into your new Panda email messages and or your personal articles if you happen to be a Real Estate Edition user who has taken advantage of the newsletter feature. So whether you're creating personal articles or email messages, the instructions are exactly the same. Okay, so you can link to either text or an image in your messages. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to link to text. So you're going to have some text or type some text that you want to link to, and to select that text, just left click and drag over to select the text that you want. Okay, then you're going to come up here and you're going to click on the Hyperlink Manager button, and you'll see there are actually two Hyperlink Manager buttons. It's like it's a little globe with a chain link is what that image is, right? The one on the right removes the link, the one on the left inserts the link. So we're going to click the Insert Link option, and it's going to bring up the Hyperlink Manager. It's going to default to the Hyperlink tab because that's what we said we wanted to do, insert a hyperlink. Okay, so anchor or email you don't need to worry about for this video. Okay, so in the URL field you're going to type your URL, or if you happen to have just copied a URL from someplace, you can always just select that, remove it, and then just insert your hyperlink. Make sure that you have the http:// www. Okay, so it's a complete hyperlink. The next field simply shows you the text that you chose to be linked to. The next field is called the target, and the target determines what's going to happen when the recipient clicks on that link. If the hyperlink will replace the screen or the message that they're looking at, or if it will open a new window. Okay, and I always choose new window. Ultimately, all of these other options will result in the person losing the message that you're reading. It'll get replaced with what they're linking to. So if they forget to hit the backwards button on their browser and they close it, they're going to be closing that message too. So just choose new window. It'll create a new tab or a new window, and that way when they're done and they close it, your message is still going to be active for them. Okay. Existing anchor is for websites, so we won't need that one. You can ignore that. And then the tooltip is used if is optional if the recipient hovers their mouse over the hyperlink, and you have typed some text here in the tooltip field, then that text would appear if they hovered over it. So let's just say that'll be our tooltip. Okay, see our virtual tour. And then when you're done, you're just going to click OK. Now I'll scroll down a little bit, and you'll see here that now this has an underline under it, and that means that the hyperlink has been inserted. You'll also notice that the text turned purple. So what the text is going to be one of two colors for you. It's either going to be blue or purple. The purple text means I've actually already been to this website before, and my computer remembers it, so it shows it as a purple link. If it's a website that your computer does not remember, it will show as blue. Okay. Yes, you can change the color of your link text if you want to. You must be familiar with HTML in order to do that, because the only way to change the text color is via editing the HTML. Okay, and New Panda does not provide HTML instructions for you. But if you're familiar with HTML, you can absolutely change that text color if it's super important to you. Okay. All right, the next way to link is to actually link to an image. So let's pretend like we wanted to just link, have this picture be a link. Maybe you have a picture of something that says, enter our sweepstakes here, and it's embedded in the picture. So you just click on the picture, left click once, and you see it turned bright blue. That means it's selected. Again, we're going to come up to our Hyperlink Manager. Same drill. We're going to enter our URL. We're going to choose new window for the target. We're going to have no anchor, and you can again have a tooltip if you want to, and say OK. All right. the other thing that I want to show you is how to remove a hyperlink, and that is super simple as well. You just select the hyperlinked object or text, come up here to the remove link and click it once, and you'll see now that link is gone. Okay, I'm going to quickly put it back though because I want to use it for demonstration purposes. So I'm just going to say no. Okay, all right. So so that is really as easy as it gets to insert a hyperlink. However, I will caution you now that you want to test your messages thoroughly before you email them out, or your personal articles, to be sure that the message looks and behaves the way you think it should, and especially test your hyperlinks and make sure that they work. Okay, so the way that you can do that super easy is through the preview option here. Okay, so you can now here's our tooltip of Tutor Home. Do you see that we inserted there? Okay, but what I'm getting at here is through this preview pane you actually can test your links, okay, and see if they work. And my link there worked great, and then I can come down here and I can click on this link and make sure that it works as well. Okay, and it does. All right, the next thing that you can do, and we do urge you to do this as well, is use this send preview button, and you'll see there's an email address here. It's the email address that lives in your new Panda settings. Okay, you could change it though too if you wanted to. You could just type in your a different email address if you have somebody else that's going to help you proof whatever. So any email address will do. Click that send preview button, and then when that email shows up in your email account, open up that message and test it, because it's going to be just the same as what's going to happen when your recipients get that message in their inbox. So make sure that you take advantage of that feature before your newsletters go out, before you email out your messages, because there's nothing worse than that punch in the gut feeling when the message has already been sent, and your recipients followed up and contacted you to let you know that your hyperlink didn't work or there was some other problem. Okay, so make sure that you test and retest your messages, and that is how to insert hyperlinks into your e-messages.